of the great accomplishments of writers, entrepreneurs, civil rights leaders, artists, and educators who helped create modern America. Woodson also founded what is now called the Study of African American Life and History, founded in 1950.
Punished. Education was seen as a threat to white supremacy. And as we also know, with the Freedmen's School under attack in the early 1800s, you had early black schools and teachers who were often targeted for violence and sabotage. We know, particularly here in Florida, people that we work with, like the great Dr. Bracey, who integrated her high school in Gainesville, what she went through as a person of color just to go to school and get an education. Those were some of the things that African Americans had to struggle with every day just to learn.
HBCUs. HBCUs, first of all, have never had, I didn't know this, I found this out within the last, I would say 8 months, that HBCUs have never had federal oversight laws to ensure that when states receive money from the federal government that are supposed to go to the HBCUs, they often don't get it. The states keep the money. What are they using it on? Who knows? I was in a training, I think it was with the NAACP, and I asked the question, so where is the money going? And the room got silent. And then somebody finally said, we don't know. So their states are just keeping the money. So they're not distributing it in an equitable manner. But also now that there's all these attacks.
Thank you very much, Linda. Thank you for giving us that information. It was very well needed, and there's so much that is going on, but it is wonderful to be brought up to speed in all this that we're dealing with. So let's talk about what does that mean for us today. Let's talk about it. So 2000s to present day. We know that we have a continued curriculum gap. Black and indigenous history still is treated as optional or limited to Black History Month. I'll give you a perfect example. We were having a Juneteenth celebration here in our local town here in Pasco County. And the local theater, which was built by African American descendants of slaves, Black laborers, they were gracious enough to allow us to talk about our Black History Toolkit and have some screenings about Juneteenth in this theater. There was so much hate from, you could probably just assume who, people calling in saying things like they already have Black History Month. Why do they need another day? All these types of things. So, you know, it's being treated as optional. It's being treated as limited, like, oh, it's not really that big of a deal. But it is very much a big deal. And I personally say, my motto is, you know, Black history is every day for me. Every day I wake up, it's Black history. Whether I'm talking about it, teaching it, or talking about it to my children, or talking about it in my work as an organizer.